Hi, my name is Cameron Carlson with AnimeOnLocation.tv. I'm here at Matsuricon 2024 with
Lexi Nieto. Hi, everybody.
Alrighty, so it's really great to meet you. It's wonderful to finally have you on camera. So I'm going to start off with a basic question. How'd you get started in the world of entertainment?
I can't shut up. That's how. My first thing that I ever did was I auditioned for the school musical when I was in the 4th grade. I was 9 years old, and I was a feather duster and exclusively be our guest in Beauty and the Beast, the musical. So that, and I couldn't stop after that.
Awesome. So now it says in your bio that you worked on the hit show Tomo-chan is a Girl as the lead role. How has it been doing the lead role, knowing it has been nominated for some major awards in the anime community?
I genuinely thought it was a joke, or like that it was like some like, you know, like a littler like fan thing, which would have still been really cool. But Marissa Duran, who got nominated for Hell's Paradise, actually is the one who texted me. I was at the gym and I was in the middle of chest press, and they were like, they sent me the link. They were like, look at this. And I was like, oh my God, because like the other people, it's like Johnny Young Bosch, Ryan Colt Levy, and all these like AAA titles, and then Boo Boo the Fool, me, and Tomo-chan is a Girl. Like, it was crazy. But like getting to do it was unbelievable. Like getting to work with Caitlin and Rico, who are people that I've looked up to forever and ever, amen. It was like, it's just truly surreal and also a blast, and very lucky that it's a character that I don't have to do a voice. Like, it's just me. And and she's so like, truly like one-to-one my kind of energy. It was amazing.
The funny part is I actually need to go and buy it. I buy all my anime. I don't stream a lot, so I need to go buy it. I actually save up for the Black Friday sales through Amazon, and my bank, I get like a refund of like all my money to Amazon, so then I buy it then on sale. So I get like tons of anime for real cheap. And the best part is I love the clips that go online of from the show. The one of Taser Me Elmo on the street scene. That's the one I see. Or the you bust in and you're like, Mom, I'm going to go to somebody's house. And then like Mom's like, I can't wait for my first grandchild. And like you go to your dad and he's like, sure, whatever. Those are the 2 clips I've seen of you of the show. Nice. And I keep going, is this a real dub? Like It
is real. It's whack.
So you're also known for working on the show Reign of the 7 Spellblades. How's it been in the fan experience to it?
Oh man, it's been a minute. That was last summer we did that. And it was great. It was my first time. It was the first time getting to be like a lead character that was a boy, which is really exciting because I feel like I'd love to be a little guy. Because again, 9 times out of 10, I step into the booth, and if it's even like a feminine character, they're like, "Can you pitch it up a little higher? Can you get a little higher?" But I'm like, I sound like a boy, so it was good to just be a boy. But that was fun. That was my first time getting to work extensively with Jonathan Rigg, who's the director of that show, and he's awesome. He directs Blue Lock also.
Okay, good. So, again, how is it like to play on Akia's Story of the Bonds and Wounds and working on that show?
Ooh, can I see the title of it?
I probably butchered it as well.
Okay. Oh, Ayaka, yes. So I play the young, again, little boy. That is the young version of the main character. So, again, little boys. And that was Helena is the director of that show, who was the engineer for Tomo. Oh. So that was, again, that was like the first time that we got to work together, like with her as the director, not just for like one episode of Tomo. It was so fun. I'd love to just be a little, can I say not so nice words? I want to say the S word.
PG stuff.
PG stuff. A little turd. I'll say that. It was fun to be a little turd.
And now you're also multifaceted, and due to this, you created an event called Shonen Show Tunes, in which you combine your theater and voice acting into one. Tell us how that came about, and what's it like when fans get to see it?
Oh my gosh! Well, we've only done one panel. It was at Matsuricon 2021, and it was a blast. It was unbelievable. I was inspired by Lava, which is Robbie Damon, Max Middleman, and Ray Chase. Yeah,
I'm friends with all of them.
Yes, they're the best. I saw their show, and I was like, this is brilliant, because all of these actors have extensive stage and theater training. So I want to give them an opportunity to get to do that. And what's really exciting about this weekend is that Tony Oliver and Dora Fine are doing their cabaret. And when I brought up the idea of Shonen Show Tunes to Matsuricon, they were like, oh my God, we have guests that are actually already doing something really similar. So I was like, oh, awesome. So I'm glad to know that there's a market for it already. And I'm really excited to get to share my theater experience, because usually it's about, I'm just the host and I want everybody else to show their stuff, but I'm really excited to get to sing this weekend. It's going to be awesome.
No, I think you're going to have a wonderful time. So now, as a theater person by trade, you have a great love for it, and it's noted on your website that you've done 2 really great performances that you love: A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder and Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown. Are there any other plays you would love to get the chance to perform in?
Absolutely. I want to be Fiona in Shrek the Musical so bad. I want to do that so bad.
Gotta live up to Cameron Diaz.
Yeah. And then Sutton Foster originated the role on Broadway in the musical, and that's like it's so cliched. Like anybody who does musical theater, like you probably have heard that name, but she's a gawky, tall brunette woman. And I was like, it's very, very few times do I really see somebody who is so like myself on stage, because a lot of time she is a dancer, but she's like goofy. So I'm like, that's awesome.
I'm goofy too.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the biggest one. And then also she right now currently on Broadway is playing Princess Winifred in Once Upon a Mattress, which is like a musical version of The Princess and the Pea.
Oh, okay.
And that role was originated by Carol Burnett. So it's like just goofy ladies, and I would die to do that.
I say Carol Burnett, one of the like all-time with Lucy of like classic, crazy, multifaceted actresses.
Comedians. Yes, truly.
Yeah. So now, again, we talked about your singing. Now, what other aspect of performing arts would you like that took you into that role of being a singer? Like, we talked about that you're a theater person, you do musicals, but you also sing as well. So how did that all kind of come about as being a singer?
It was musical theater, I think. And also I grew up Catholic, so in church a lot. I was pulled to get,
Choir.
solos. Yeah, exactly. But also, getting pulled up to do solos, eventually it was like me being a little turd and like pushing people out of the way and be like, I'm going to sing this one. I'm going to sing this one. So then I got checked real quick for my ego once I got to high school. It's mostly theater is mostly where I do my singing. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, it says that you also love to be an illustrator.
I do.
And so what was it like? How did that come about, being an illustrator, especially because you do it for yourself and for your prints and everything? So how'd that come about?
Yeah, I mean, I just doodled as a kid. I liked it. I liked watching cartoons, and I would doodle the cartoons that I watched. Watched a lot of anime, obviously, in middle school, so I can draw Death the Kid by memory with no problem.
My soul's being crushing when you said middle school was Death the Kid.
I'm so sorry.
I was like, that's college for me.
No, I'm a fetus. I'm truly, I know.
This one over here is like
Sorry.
our producer.
Sorry, homie. I know. I'm a little guy.
Well, technically, John's soul gets even hurt a little more, because John's generation is like old school, like Ranma 1/2, Gintama.
Hell yeah. Yeah, drawing little guys. And now I made my own stickers. And I don't know, that's the thing is so many people want to commission me, which is very kind, but it's very much a hobby for me. So I'm so scared to like make that a business, because I'm like, I like to draw what I like to draw. Like if I'm hyperfixated on a character, that's what I want to draw. Or like musicians, like I do a lot of tribute art for my favorite musicians.
Yeah, I did actually notice that when I went through your website.
Yeah.
I did notice all your musicians. So wrapping things up, are there any current, not behind the NDA projects that you want to talk about with fans?
Sure. I actually literally just posted it yesterday. I'm Baby Jinbei in One Piece, which is crazy. There's I think it's 1096 is the number of the episode, but Bonnie turns Luffy and Chopper old and Jinbei little. So I'm the voice of little Jinbei. He's a little kid, and it's only for the one episode.
But it's cool.
But it's it's so sick. And
you get to be in One Piece.
Yeah, and Daniel, who is the voice of regular Jinbei, is the sweetest ever, and like emailed me after I recorded and was like, "You sounded great." I was like, "Oh my god, that's so nice." And they gave me somebody gave me a little Jinbei ribbon. I don't know if you can zoom in. I can come up close. I don't know if that messes with the zoom. But they gave me a little Jinbei one, and I'm so excited. Yeah, that's really the most exciting thing I think that I could talk about right now.
Alrighty, so like I said, you have a website, you have a Twitter, you have all that wonderful social media. Where can we find you?
I'm mostly active on Instagram stories. But if you just search my name, hopefully it'll come up. LexiNieto. The only thing with Twitter is I have an underscore between it, because Lexi Nieto, just at straight up, has been taken for years, and she hasn't posted since like 2016. It's very Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Elon, I have it out for you, man. You suck.
Alrighty, and what would you like to say to all the fans that have been keeping up with you?
Thanks so much. What the heck? You're so kind. I hope that we get to hang out someday, and I hope that we can have fun and keep having fun and be kind to yourself, and I hope I can see you soon.
Thanks so much, Lexi. This is so much fun. Thank you so much for coming and talking with me today.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. This is fun. Yay.